Hey Aquarius, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for November 4th, 2024. This is for Aquarius, last shuffle for Aquarius. Let's see what's going on. So we have the honoring path here and we have the healing light. So this tells me very much that you are doing the right thing. People are like watching you and they feel like you're royalty, Aquarius. It's like they're wanting you to know anytime the honoring path is here. It's like people are watching you. Your intention needs to you need to keep that in mind. If that's here is an intention, which means that when you step out, you know that you're being watched. If not, you need to think that way this time for sure. The sun too, everyone's watching you spiritually, physically, temporally, all around you. Animals are watching you. Everything has got their eye on Aquarius. You step out and they're like, there they go, there goes Aquarius. And so they're saying your intention is to do the right thing, do the honorable thing, because like this could be, and the Page of Swords comes out. That's this, or Hierophant. That means that you're being recorded. Oh Lord, every public card that you could think of is coming out. King of Swords and the Six of Cups. People will not forget what you did. Six of Cups tells me they're going to commit this to memory. At 6:03, I saw Aquarius. It's like, you have a lot of sixes, man. And I said 6:03. Look at me. Six of Swords, Six of Wands over the whole reading. It's telling me people are watching you coming and going. People are watching you and clocking your success. They're watching where you go. They're talking about where you're going. I'm seeing a lot of energy of you not being able to do anything about this. It's not like you could avoid it at all. They're saying it's unavoidable, that you are going to be watched all day. You just expect that this day will be one of those days where everyone knew where you were and what you did. Like, you won't even know, how did you remember that? Like, you might go and order something extremely complicated from Starbucks. And every time you go from this point on, oh, I remember you. You're the person that had that 15-minute long order. It's like they remember the order because they can't believe that someone ordered. I mean, it's like that wild, where it's complicated and it's rare, but someone is going to remember this mess. Probably try it for themselves. Like the Hanged Man, the Sun, King of Swords, Six of Cups with honoring path would tell me that when I say you're on display, no one's going to forget you. People are going to actually commit it to memory and make it make sense to them. Everything that you do. Okay, you're going to make sense, don't get me wrong, but you will not be able to avoid people committing everything about you to memory for some reason today. The healing light is the Magician and the Nine of Swords. This is telling me that the spirits that come around you are worried about being confident. They're not confident like you. That's why you stand out. You may be confident walking through. You don't realize it. It's part of who you are. They're showing me that you are royal. Like you walk and act as though you are royalty. It's not that you're walking around going, I'm better than all these peasants. I'm a king or a queen. It's not that. This is something that's innately inside of a person. It's not about being better than anyone else. Royalty is an energy, it's an air that one carries. It is not. See, people in this world, a lot of people, they attribute power to how better you are than the next person, or how much higher in life that you are, or a better station in life financially than another person. Well, I'm more powerful because I'm rich, that kind of vibe, and that person's broke and this, that, and the third. I hear that a lot, and I'm always like, you really think that makes a person good? I've met people who I think are completely like gum on the bottom of someone's shoe. The way that they behave, the things that they think, the things they talk about, and the way they treat others. I'm like, you are despicable, but you're rich. It's sad. You carry yourself as such a higher being, a higher level of something. And then on top of that, you yourself may say, I'm not that confident. I don't think that highly of myself. But you carry yourself as royalty, right? Like Princess Diana, not gender specific, but what a classy individual that, although had the crown, would still do whatever that she could to let others know that we are all in the same storm, maybe a different boat, but we're all here, trying to make things, trying to figure it out too. You know, we're all here to love. We're all here to do the right thing, whatever that would mean, right? And there's something here about you in that space, and people are watching you. Why? They're attracted to you. Why? Because they are already very, very insecure about themselves, and they don't believe they could take any action. They're so afraid to do anything. It's like they avoid being confident. They avoid, um I guess, what's the word, standing up, taking action, because they're afraid. And so they're attracted to you because you don't seem like you are. You don't struggle with the same things they struggle with. You could very well struggle with it. You probably could look at someone and say, no, I'm extremely insecure of my doggone self. I'm very much so insecure. I don't know what is going up, if it's up or down. I don't know half the time. I'm just navigating life like you. They don't see you like that way. They see you as someone who's very, very successful, someone who doesn't have any baggage. You may have been gone. You're like, forget that. My heart was broken many times over. They don't see you that way. They see you as someone who has moved on and able to move up, someone who's going to a better place in life, peace, great achievement. However, Two of Cups, the Emperor. Now, this is telling me that this is an event or something that occurs that was meant to be, well, it looks like whatever this is, right? You are trying to meet people, mm, to resonate with other people. You're like, I want to. I'm operating out of the God that's within me, and I want to operate or to connect with the God that's within you. And I see you that respecting others, and also as you're respecting others, you're also demanding that same level of respect. But the great achievement is that you may realize that you have to walk away from those who don't see that in themselves. And some people don't see that they are blessed and highly favored within themselves. And you realize that if they can't see it and you can't make them see it, that you do have to, you, I want to say, walk away until they do, because they're, if not, they're never, it's like, you meet people where they are, right? But if someone does not love themselves, then they're lawless with others. And that's something, unfortunately, that can be very true. There's some that are the exception, that it's like, I don't love myself, but um, I do know what it feels like to be hurt like this. So I wouldn't dare do that to someone else. But there's a level of care that one must have for oneself that would not put you at risk. And if you don't care for yourself, you may be in situations or in circumstances or dealing with certain people that do not respect you, and therefore you would also, anyone else that's connected to you, you're also subject now to danger, because you're also surrounded by this person that doesn't have others around them that respect them. They won't respect you either. If I made any sense, like birds of a feather flock together. You know what I mean? If they're dealing with people that abuse them, then if you're around them, they're going to abuse you too, and they're putting you at risk. And it's, although they would never hurt another person, so spirits, like, you have to, the great achievement is realizing that, understanding that you have to be around others who also respect or love themselves. No shade on anyone else. They have to figure that out, right? Present power, your strength. And this is Three of Cups and the Four of Wands. Your present power is that you are a solid friend. You will do anything for people that you love. Your present power also is, it's almost as though, like, that's a strength of yours, right? And it's a mental thing, is that you celebrate others' wins. You are a very outgoing, positive person. You are actually the life of a party. And that is something that everyone will remember about you. That everyone knows that if you're going somewhere, or if you're going to be around someone, that your standards are high enough to, in their eyes, that they know that you wouldn't be in a place that you can't celebrate in. So I think that you're being watched in so many ways. People will remember that you were somewhere. They will watch where you go. And it's like the way that people view you, the level of respect or the height of something, they're like, oh man, if Aquarius is there, that's the place you want to be, because Aquarius doesn't waste their time or go around anything that would put them at risk. They have a lot of respect for themselves. Interesting. Again, I keep seeing a nameplate that says princess, but it's not gender specific. This could be you as well if if you're a masculine, that you don't surround yourself with people that don't consider themselves royalty. But I see you being royalty, but not snobbish. It's not what, the preconceived notions of it, but one who walks and says that I am blessed and highly favored, and you respect others and respect yourself as such. You know, so you could be dealing with an Aries really strongly, Leo, Pisces, main signs, another Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. So you could be an Aquarius Pisces cusp, dealing with a Pisces Aries cusp. Mm-mm. If you're not dealing with those signs, which you don't have to be, those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.